Hi guys, welcome to Kina Organics YouTube. I am gonna now take off my makeup. So yeah, I usually get these wipes and then I start going at it. I already took my lashes off, so bah. Um, but I'm just taking off my lips. I'm gonna take all this dramatic look off. But before that, uh, my skin, like, it's very sensitive. So, any kind of rubbing, no, anything like that, I have to be very careful. So, let's see, we need more of these. Oops. You see how crazy I'm looking right now? Yeah. I guess that look was not dramatic enough because the cleanup is not that harsh. Okay, so wash my hands with this one. I am gonna wash my face after. I just do this because it just kind of helps take the oils out or the foundation out of like my pores. So then I go in with the wipes. Like, the reason I put the oil on first is because it helps remove like permanent stuff, like it just makes like my face washing process a lot easier. So I like to do this. And besides, I don't like using like face wash. I don't know why. I just use basic stuff. Like, I think, well, what I have been using is the Cetaphil. Man, that stuff has been around for ages and it's pretty cheap too. Especially if you get a really big bottle pack from Costco. Friend, that is the stuff. Okay, so just taking off my makeup, taking off my makeup, taking off my makeup. Okay, so I just wipe like that. And then I'm gonna wash my face. Can't wash it in here. But yeah, so this is just like the beginning process to like taking off all the makeup. Look at that. Oh, so much stuff on my face. Alright, so using my oil remover, like oil based makeup remover, this is what it looks like. And you saw how beat my face was before, so that's the look. So this is my face, just with the oil and the wipes so far. So now I'm gonna go wash it. My face actually feels like it's getting dry, but because I put the oil-based makeup remover on, like, it feels hydrated. You can see that it's still kind of like shiny, right? So it's like taking off the makeup without taking off all my the moisture from my skin. Yeah, so I'm gonna go wash my face now. So I just washed my face and now I'm putting on a mask, because a clay mask actually. So this is what I'm using, the Aztec thing. The reason why I'm using it is because I haven't put on makeup in such a long time. So like, I just want to make sure that my pores are cleaned out very well. So that is why I'm doing all this extra stuff, as you can see here. Especially around my nose, because I have really large pores. So I'm just putting this stuff on all over my face. I'm gonna put it on and let it sit. It's gonna like feel very tightening. Put it down here also. I don't use this every time I put on makeup, but I just want to clean out my pores very well because I don't want to break out. Because I've been trying different like skin stuff, like, you know, name brands and like cheap, you know, cheap stuff too. So my skin has not been cooperating with me. It's been working against me recently because it's not used to the things that I'm using now, you know? Like sometimes it is good to kind of change your routine a little bit, at least from my experience. Just because, like, you know, our skin is an organ, and just like any organ in our body, when they're exposed to something over and over again, you know, they kind of adapt to it. But it's kind of funny because the more that I use my oil, the better my skin like has become, you know, in just like a year. In a year's time, my skin has changed dramatically. And that's with daily use of my oil. So I don't know what's going on, but my skin has been changing a lot. And I've only used my stuff on my face for a year, so a lot of like really good changes has happened. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit. Especially in the most porous areas, which is like here, my nose. And now I look crazy, huh? I look cray-cray. Now I'm gonna let it sit for like a few minutes. Basically, once it dries out, I wash it off. So yeah. So this is literally tightening my face. I can't really move my whole face at all. So I'm gonna take it off before it dries the heck out of my skin. Okay, be right back. Now I can move my face. All right, so I just took the mask off. I washed it off, and you see my skin. I look pale. So I'm gonna put that color back. I think the reason I look pale is because a lot of stuff has been stripped from my face, not only from the water but also the clay. The clay has taken out, you know, a lot of like the dirt and like, you know, all the pigmentations from the foundation and everything in my, you know, in my pores. Is like it stripped it out along with my good oil. So I'm gonna put back, you know, the moisture that has been stripped from my face. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now I feel like my face is coming back to life. Like, yes. Oh, yeah. Bring it down to my neck. And because I did a lot of rubbing on my face, I'm going to put a little bit more oil on. Especially on my nose. So I'm thinking of doing those like the pore stripping, whatever. The strips, I mean. You know what I meant. Okay, so. Get my neck. And my skin is back to normal. I usually don't put a lot of makeup on, like I said before, so when I do, that's when I use the clay. So that's like an extra step, you know, away from my regular routine. And that's my face, my night routine after wearing full makeup. All right, and stay tuned for next videos. Bye guys, good night.